Ah, come on! Doesn't this look incredibly cheesy? But when you take this, check it out from this side, and you position the eyes right, and you throw the mask over top, it looks a lot more scary. Pretty cool?
Mm-hmm. Looks really good.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Haunt Ventures with Melissa and Jason. So, we made the mask, and we're not going to use it for a half mask. We're actually going to use it for static prop. So it's going to go on top of this mannequin here, right on the face. And we're going to make about 10 of these, and they're going to go in a hallway. So what I did here, if you take a look at the mannequin, you can see I've hollowed out this foam head mouth right here, and I've hollowed out the eyes. So what that does is when you put it on, it kind of adds depth inside. So I'll probably add a tongue inside there. I mean, it's subtle detail, but when people are looking at this stuff as they're walking down the hallway, trying to figure out what's real and what's not real, this is the kind of stuff that stands out, the detail, to help add more realism to the prop. So what I'm going to do, if you can take a look at this, if you look at our eyeball video that we made of how to make these eyeballs, that to kind of give them that rage look, we made those. And here's a link to our eyeball video, so you can check that out. But you pop those in, put the mask on, and you've got the eyes in there, right? So kind of sink them into the socket. That's what we're going to be doing here. That's why I hollowed it out. So when you're talking to someone, your eyes are sort of in the center. But when you're mad at somebody, your eyes sort of go up on top of your head. So you want to do the same thing with your mannequin. So you want to try to position your eyes, sort of tilt them up a slight bit, and make sure that they're up in the socket, looking up, so you can see that, you know, the portion of the top of the eye is up in the head. So it makes it look like this character's angry.
He's pissed
He's
off.
pissed off, and he's ready to kill you in the haunted house. That's right. So just a tip for when you're setting eyes in your prop. Try to make them look mean if that's what you're going for.
He looks really shocked.
Yeah. I mean, your eye placement is really important. If I have one eye facing this way and one eye facing this way, like, that's not a natural thing, right? So you really have to play around with your eyes when you're setting them in to make sure that they are perfectly in place the way you want them. Okay, so what I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to take this this sculpting clay. If you guys haven't seen this yet, here's the link to the sculpting clay video. Check that out after the video. It's really simple clay material. It's made with toilet paper, drywall, flour, or drywall mixed flour, and glue. But it's really cool, and it really bonds to everything, and it hardens. Hey Melissa, show them that one over there. Show the mannequin. That's the first mannequin we've ever made, and we made that entirely out of this clay. We probably made that, what, two years ago or more? Around there. Okay, so I'm going to take these eyeballs and I'm going to just kind of sink them into this. So that's how I'm going to hold the eyes in. And this thing will make sure they never come out. You know, we've bought props like this for, like, that are $800 props at the conventions for about $400. And they're pretty good. Like, they're really realistic, really happy with them. They're all made out of foam. But, you know what, this year, we put it inside the haunted house, and you could basically just kiss $400 goodbye because it was trashed. I don't know what happened to it really, but it's destroyed. So that's why, you know, we just can't spend $400 on a single static prop. It's too much money for it just to break in one day. So what we're basically doing is we're creating these very inexpensively, and you can do the same. So if you look at what's involved, all you basically have is your mannequin, right? Which these mannequins, I mean, they are expensive, but you can find them for about $100 at a store if you find a mannequin store. Often stores that rent them to movies sell them for about $100. But if you search for them at yard sales or on your Kijiji or any of those local sites that people sell used stuff, you're really gonna get a good deal. Like, I'm talking like $15 for a mannequin. And then these foam heads are really good. You can find them at, usually if you have a Value Village in your area, they sell them for $2.99. We actually just got 10 of them for, I think like 85 cents they were on sale. So look for your sale days, and also look for them at yard sales or auctions or any type of like used sale that you go to. And you can do this whole thing for, you know, probably under $100 entirely. And it doesn't really take you that much time, especially if you're making, you know, like if you're making 10 like us, we'll be able to pop these off like an assembly line. So you're looking at 10. Sale price at a convention is like $4,000. We're gonna make them for like hopefully under $1,000, right? So it'd be cool. Thanks for watching this episode of Haunt Ventures, guys. We really appreciate the views, and make sure you subscribe.